What's up, you guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Amanda Marie, and over here I love to talk about all things fragrance. So if you're someone that is into smelling good, you're into perfume, you want to know the latest and greatest, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on your notification bells, that way you don't miss out on any videos that I upload. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 of my favorite fragrances from the Genesis Scent from the Stars collection. Yes, 5 of them. There are 12, but I'm going to be sharing with you 5, my absolute 5 favorite. Okay, now you guys have heard me carrying on about this collection for a while now. Because there's 12 fragrances, it's hard for me to just like run through them all. I do have a video that I put up a few months back going through the whole entire collection blind. I did not have any of the notes. I was just going off of what I was smelling and the emotion that the fragrance was giving me. But I've had the chance to really wear these fragrances and just really get to know them, okay? And I just want to share with y'all 5 of them that I think are amazing. The one thing that I am highly impressed with is that the fact that they don't smell the same. I'm really perplexed behind how they were able to do that. They all have their own unique smell, feel, and vibe, and I totally appreciate that. If you have no idea what the Genesis collection is, I will pop up a picture and show you the whole entire collection. I will also leave a link to the video that I already did so you guys can go back and watch it. But basically, French Avenue has created 12 fragrances to represent each zodiac sign. And I'm a lover of zodiac signs. I'm a lover of astrology. So, you know, I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. But let me stop talking and let me get into these fragrances, okay? I have Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Capricorn, and Leo, and they are in no particular order, okay? Just know that they all hitting. Just know that they're 10 out of 10, okay? That's all you need to know, is that they smell good. I'm gonna break down the notes for you for each of these fragrances, but again, all you need to know is that they smell good, okay? Also, you may be wanting to know where you can purchase them. I know Joma Shop has, I've seen some on Joma Shop, okay? Maybe not the whole entire collection. That was like a month ago, honestly. That was when I first got my collection, and gosh, that probably was like 2 months ago. So I've had these fragrances for a while. So I know Joma Shop has them. Triple Traders also has them. The Oud store also has them, and this company right here has them. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but this online store has them, and they have all of them, okay? And these fragrances are fairly reasonable. I think right now they're probably going anywhere between $45 and $50. It just depends on the store, you know what I mean? It depends on the store. Let's start with Libra first. And you know, the only downside that I would say is, well, 2 downsides, okay, is the fact that I can't see the juice. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. And also the fact that these are gold bottles, and you do see like fingerprints and stuff on the bottles. So I will try to wipe them off and clean them off as best as I can, but you may see a fingerprint every now and again. But let me tell you, the bottles are super weighty. You hear that? I don't want to really go in with the knocking because I have neighbors. I think they are absolutely beautiful. You know, I have a thing for gold, okay? So it's right on point for me, okay? But I love the bottles. First up, we have Libra. Now in Libra, you have saffron, cherry, pink pepper, violet rose, incense, musk, myrrh, and ambergris. Y'all, oh, when I tell you, Libra blew me away when I first smelled it. You go back and watch that video. Go back and watch that video. You will see my first impression. This is not my first impression. I've actually been wearing Libra because I think it's very appropriate for the summertime. Y'all, I get that saffron and cherry. The cherry doesn't smell medicinal whatsoever, and I appreciate that. It's not over the top sweet. It's a little tart, a little tangy, okay? I'm getting the pink pepper, very soft and spicy. Saffron is also spicy, so you know this thing got a little kick. The violet is creating this like softness, okay? And the rose, let me just speak on the rose. I love the rose here. It's a little dusty, pinky, dusty type of rose that I'm getting from this fragrance. Definitely picking up those resins, the myrrh, definitely getting the incense. This feels very niche to me. It really does. Like, if I was blindfolded, I could not guess what this is. I would actually think that this came from a high-end store. You hear me? It does not have a Middle Eastern vibe whatsoever. It's a 10 out of 10. Even though there's some spicy notes here, I still feel like this is appropriate for summer. And you know what? I also feel like you can get away with wearing it in the fall because of the spicy notes. Smells very feminine. I don't think that this is masculine at all. More feminine than anything. But again, I give it a 10 out of 10. Next up, we have Cancer. Where my Cancers at? If you're a Cancer, hit the thumbs up button, okay? As a matter of fact, if you're a Cancer, hit the subscribe button. All right, in Cancer, we have notes of bergamot, orange, mandarin, orange blossom, lavender, vanilla, and amber. Another fan fave. This one, I can't hate on it. This is probably the only one that reminds me of something that I already have in my collection, and that is the Lily fragrance by YSL. Any of them, honestly. Probably more so the OG. But yeah, it reminds me of Lily. Maybe it's the lavender that is making me think of Lily, and the orange blossom. There could be. Is anybody else on Fragrancetica think this way too, or is it just me? Yep, okay. The people on Fragrancetica agree with me. They have the OG Lily and they have the Lily Palatine on here, which I love. I haven't added it to my collection, but since I have this one, I really don't need the Palatine. But yeah, this is warm, sweet. Again, you do have that lavender. If you're not a fan of lavender, like I'm not a fan of lavender, it is not over the top in this fragrance whatsoever. I think it's very tolerable, in my opinion, in this fragrance, but you are gonna get that sweet, very pretty orange blossom here, and of course some citrus in the top. And I think this is beautiful. How can I not like this? Like, how can I not like this? Cancer is definitely appropriate for the summertime. I also feel like you can wear this dressed up, you know, because it has a very very elevated feel to it, very classy feel to it. So I feel like you can wear this when you're, you know, going somewhere special, you know, even though you don't need a special occasion to wear your fragrances, honey. Every day you wake up is a special moment. But you know, if you just hitting the town and you dress to the nines and you have Cancer, spray it on, okay? Spray it on. The next zodiac sign we have here is Pisces. And in Pisces, you have blackcurrant, cardamom, margarita, juniper berry, ginger, patchouli, tonka bean, and vetiver. I think I've talked about Pisces like 20 times already, because that's how impressed I am with this fragrance. Oh my God, it's the margarita note for me. It's the margarita note for me. And that spicy ginger, that ginger gives it a kick. I've never had ginger in margarita. Maybe next time I get a margarita, I should ask for like ginger in it. I don't know. But also, if you like things like ginger beer, you might like this too. But oh man, I can't get enough of this margarita note. There is something zesty here, like a lime. Y'all know when you put lime in margarita? That's what I get here. The black currant is sweet, man, juicy, sweet. That cardamom is just right. It's a little spicy, but it is very elegant. It feels very elegant in here, very sophisticated, very pretty. And I'm getting a little bit of that patchouli down in base. The tonka and the ginger are really adding this kind of, maybe the ginger definitely is adding a spice, a soft spice. The tonka may be adding something spicy too, because sometimes with tonka I can get something spicy or I can get something nutty. So maybe in this one I'm getting something spicy. Y'all, this going on a tray, okay? This is going on a tray. I know it's Cancer season, and happy birthday to all my Cancer babies, but I gotta put this on the tray. You know what? Because it's Cancer season, I might put Cancer on the tray too. So I don't have anything in my collection that smells like this at all. You talk about unique, different, fun, playful, exciting, an easy grab. That's Pisces. Oh, this is Pisces. I can't get enough of that margarita note, y'all. It's so delicious. Okay, this is one that I talked about in my June perfume tray video that should be up already, but I wore this one because Capricorn. Now you guys have probably already heard me mention this one in my June tray. I want to say July, my June perfume favorites. You've heard me talk about this one, but y'all, this is so beautiful. I had to talk about it, and it was on the tray. But in this fragrance, you have notes of smoke, incense, balsam fir, labdanum, benzoin, guaiac wood, vanilla, and amber. I am really, really curious as to what they're comparing this to, okay? People are comparing it to Baby Cat. People are also comparing it to Camera. And people are comparing it to By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela. I don't know if I agree with that one. And I kinda agree with the Camera comparison a little bit too, because it does have a little bit of a booziness to it, slight booziness, but the vanilla is definitely amped up here. I can see the comparison also to Baby Cat, even though I've never smelled Baby Cat, but word on the street, Baby Cat is a warm, spicy, vanillic fragrance. And again, the vanilla is definitely amped up here. It's very warm. This fragrance is very warm. And I am getting that smoke and that incense. It's not over the top smoky. So for those of you who may be concerned about that, I don't think you should be, to be honest with you, because it's not over the top in my opinion. And trust me, I have some very smoky, spicy fragrances in my collection because that's a part of my scent profile. So again, I think y'all will be safe with this one. I think this is beautiful for a fall and winter fragrance because of the smoke and the incense. But you know what? If you're feeling a little feisty and you want to wear it for a date night in the summer, man, go for it. Or a night out on the town, go for it. Because of the smoke, some people may think that it may lean a little slightly masculine, and just a little bit, but overall I feel like this is very, very unisex. Anybody can wear this, honestly, and I give it a 10 out of 10. Capricorn shocked me. I wasn't expecting this from Capricorn, honestly. You know what, with themed fragrances like this, I never really know what to expect. Like, how do you know what a Capricorn person really smells like? But I think they nailed it, honestly. So this is Capricorn. Last on the list is Leos. It's almost y'all season. So if you're a Leo, you might want to treat yourself and get you one of these Leo fragrances. I'm just saying, because I'm about to break it down for you. In this fragrance, you have bergamot, orris, orange blossom, lemon, vanilla, gourmand, accord, cashmerian, black pepper, amber, musk, cedar, and sandalwood. Immediately I give this a 10 out of 10. Every time I smell this, it just gets better and better and better. I'm definitely picking up that gourmand note, and it's not specific on what type of gourmand it is, but it almost smells a little cakey, okay? Oh, this is warm, sweet, vanillic. I do get that bergamot in the top, so it's zesty. Not necessarily citrusy, but there's a little zing going on here in the top, okay? Especially when you got 3 types of citrus here. You have bergamot, orange, and lemon. So you know there's a zing here, okay? But it's not over the top. Definitely getting something soft. And I'm going to chalk it up to the orris and the cashmerian. There's a softness here. Not necessarily powdery, but just soft, okay? It has a soft smell to it. And it's hard for me to really tell y'all what soft smells like, but it's soft, okay? You know what is putting me in the frame of mind of fragrances like Louis Rouge by Christian Louboutin. When I smell this, that fragrance instantly comes to mind, and there's iris in that fragrance. So that's where I get the comparison. In the dry down, you got that creamy sandalwood, a little bit of musk, a little bit of woods. I'm curious to see what they compare this to on Fragrantica. Okay, they compare it to Opus 1144 by Filippo Scorinelli. I probably butchered that. So there are not a lot of fragrances here. They got Shalimar up here, and I think that is totally bogus. I've smelled Shalimar, baby, 100 times, and it don't smell as good as this. Is this the OG Shalimar? Let me see. Yeah, baby, no, they lying. They are lying. No, ma'am. No way, no how. They dead wrong for that. I don't remember Shalimar smelling like this. This is a 10 out of 10. Beautiful, beautiful scent. Oh, like listen, if you like gourmand fragrances, like sweet fragrances, but not necessarily sickening sweet, not necessarily over the top sweet, you will enjoy this. If you're someone who enjoys a gourmand fragrance, something sweet but not necessarily over the top, clawing, doing too much, you will like this. It just feels classy and it smells classy. Again, it reminds me of that Louis Rouge by Christian Louboutin. And there's no cardamom here, but there's a peppery note here. Was it black pepper? Black pepper. There's cardamom in the Louis Rouge, which comes out smelling a little spicy. So that's what this reminds me of. It's simply gorgeous. I give it a 10 out of 10. Again, this is Leo. I can't even hold you. All of these fragrances are just 10 out of 10s. Again, they all smell different. They all have a unique feel and vibe to them. None of them smell the same. So I'm so happy that French Avenue gifted me with this collection, because I've just been intrigued with this collection. I've been deep diving with all of the fragrances. I love them all. Now, one fragrance that I do struggle with, and you guys probably already know this, is the Sagittarius one. It has a cherry blossom note in it, and it's very, very powdery. So who knows, maybe when it gets colder, I'll pull it out and wear it, and I could end up falling in love with it. You never know. Fragrance is tricky like that for me. I feel like I pretty much know what I like, but every now and again, I will encounter a fragrance that I don't like, and then I go back to it sometime later, and I love it. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know if you tried any of the fragrances from the Genesis Scent from the Stars collection. Let me know what your favorite one is. It's hard for me to tell you my favorite one. I have so many favorites. It's really hard for me to pinpoint it. It's hard, y'all. It's really, really hard. If you are a lover of perfume, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. Maybe you're building a collection. Maybe you want to know more about a particular fragrance, or maybe you're just loving the vibes over here. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bells. That way you don't miss any uploads. Also, hit that thumbs up button on your way out. It is super important for the growth of my channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I hope you are smelling good doing it. I will see you in the next video. Bye.